we have multiple things to talk about
How about
here.
let's start with this.
Yes.
Why are you not getting ready to race tonight?
Well, the race just started. There was a situation where I was unable to make a mandatory meeting on Friday evening, and I let the staff know. I didn't make it to the meeting. I received a call saying I wouldn't be permitted to race, and I didn't argue. Today, it came to light another athlete was also not at that meeting, but is being permitted to race tonight.
And I can talk about that, I guess, later if you want. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I know who it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not trying to throw them under the
No,
bus.
we
This is just
our job is
inconsistent
our
enforcement
job
of
is not
rules.
to our job is not to harm other people. Our job is to pursue. So
This
it
is-
came to light that Ryan Kent was also not at the meeting.
Okay. Yes.
And so when you brought this to the attention of High Rock staff, you were told what?
I was told to be. I was guaranteed that the rules would be uniformly enforced, and that was this morning. I was also told that I was being aggressive and unprofessional with voicing my concerns, which I disagree. I don't know how else I'm supposed to bring up this concern.
But that sounds like Ryan Kent's not racing tonight.
Correct.
Is he
If-
dressed?
He is racing. I spoke with him.
Okay.
Yes, he was told that he would be permitted to race. I brought this up with other High Rock staff, and they said Matt Locke makes the final call, and that's the call that he made.
So all we want is fairness.
Correct. If these rules are being not uniformly enforced and just arbitrarily, how is that in bringing this sport forward? And that's the whole point of this.
Well,
that's why
I think-
Matt
I
Locke
think
was
there's one
brought
step-
onto this team.
I think that's one step removed from another solution, which is people have jobs and it's hard to travel. This is not a race that's down the street from one's house for the most part. So what about an allowance of, say, I don't know, the next day during the day, which in fact there was one from what you understood.
And I did attend the briefing today, which would suffice for either briefing, either the Friday or the Saturday. And this is the meeting that the other athlete attended, and they're being permitted to race.
So the singles race and the doubles race, it's the same it's the same speech
The
other
same
than
speech.
other than
Though it was all the same thing.
well, doubles has different rules.
They had the same slideshow. The only separate thing was they said that we had to run together and be close to each other. That was really it.
Okay, because to me, that's step one is what is another solution to this? And yes, it's hard to wrangle all these athletes. You want to say, show up when you can. You want to say, there are
Well-
2 opportunities. Please let us know if you can't make the first one.
Correct,
That seems
but-
like the right move to me.
When this first came about on Friday, when I get out of surgery and that's out of my control. People break their ankles and they need to be fixed, right? That is out of my control, just like a flight that somebody could miss. And I was told I couldn't race, and I accepted that. That's what the rules said. I said, may I make a suggestion that when an athlete is accepted into the Elite 15 and they receive an email saying, will you be racing, that race should state all of the outside of race obligations that are there. And that email is not received until, 2-3 weeks ahead of time. And these obligations weren't made aware to me until about, 10 days ahead of time. I need at least 6 weeks to request time off of work. So do other people. Things happen.
I guess I'm still more hung up on the why not Saturday part.
Completely.
Especially since, again,
I mean, that's a solution for now. I'm talking about a broader solution for this whole thing. These obligations, they need to be part of that when we're asking if we're going to race. And if that's required for us to race, we need to know what it is.
and so you're saying you weren't given sufficient information to make the decision you needed to make.
Correct. The race was on Saturday. I said, that's perfect. I can make a race on Saturday
Okay.
and Sunday, and I'm here for both days. I got in last night.
Yeah, again, that's the part that I'm hung up on, is that if there literally is 2 opportunities for the speech, and again, it's not show up when you want, it's they're trying to wrangle 60 people, whatever it is, so you say, hey, we'd like you to make the first one if you can, but if whatever reason you can't, let us know your specific work situation. Again, because these races are providing people to travel across countries, across continents, and so we will have a second one available for you. That seems more than fair to me.
Absolutely. I completely agree. That's the reasonable solution to this, and it just seems completely arbitrary that they're not permitting me to race.
Well, I can't speak for Kent, and I do want to ask him because more than one person knows that he didn't show up for that meeting. Like, that's out there in the world. And again, this is not us to throw him under the bus, but just to speak. And I will be asking Matt after this weekend what happened, and we'll see what he says. I'll say, why was Alandra not permitted to race and Kent wasn't when they both failed the same test of Friday meeting?
Yeah, when I spoke with Kent earlier, he said that he had communicated with Matt and Pearl regarding his situation. I have text messages that I had with Pearl, documentation that I was having a hard time controlling my schedule and making it to that meeting. And when I spoke with Matt this morning, he told me he had never heard from Kent. He said, I've not heard anything, you can check my phone. So I'm not sure what's happening with that.
And what was this about being aggressive? That part's also confusing.
I don't know if he's ever heard an American woman like upset before. Like, I am a strong woman, yes. I don't know why he was intimidated by me.
Did you raise your voice?
No. He said,
Did you?
I don't appreciate how you're speaking to me right now. And I said, I'm sorry that you feel that way. How would you like me to be speaking with you? I have a concern. A message that I'm trying to get across to you. And the situation just kept on going in circles. He was upset with how I was saying it, and I just wanted to get to the information and what the solution was.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I messaged you a few things. There were 3 things. Oh, my other thing. So the New York race, all of the pro is during the week. For both weekends, all of the pro events are during the week. Those should be on the weekend, or they should alternate the order of the events for each weekend so somebody with a job can do it on the weekend. Right? Common sense.
Do you want me to check my notes for the other one?
I think that was it.
All right, we're going to stop and then I'm going to check just in case.